Wonderful day from here, the lovers of freedom. God bless you. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. God bless you. Please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast. As you do that, God will bless you in a hurry. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you once again for tuning in. Still in the quest for hygiene. We are still in the quest for hygiene. It's a fight that we must continue. There are a lot happening right now in the world. There are a lot happening right now from here. A lot is happening, but only those that are spiritually alert know what's happening. The first to paste every breaking news, most of the time they are not really the one who fight for the breaking news, but they are very always in hurry to break it out to the people as if they want to condemn the art and the activities of the bad people we have in our society. Please, as I'm also doing my sharing from here, also do yours also. Let's take this whole thing as a collective responsibility. We have to take it as something that is a must. We must have to do it. After thinking about yourself, your family, the next thing, think about a better society. Because nobody knows the next victims tomorrow. That's why we need to join hands together to fight every form of shenanigans in our society. Please help do a massive sharing, please. As you do that, God Almighty in heaven will bless you. As I also declare this very broadcast open in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. We ask, O Lord, Ancient of Days, that the people that you have been using to make this world a better place, continue to use them to your glory. The strength that they need, whatever they need that will make them to succeed, give unto them. I also commit our viewers, our followers, our fans, our members into your able hands. And every member of our families also who is wishing us well, we pray it will also be well with them. Please take it as a responsibility to share. I think we are supposed to be having a full house. I know our page is really under attack, but with massive sharing, we can always do much. With massive sharing, we can always do much. So be doing your own as I'm also doing my own from here. We are going to be starting right away. No time to waste. As usual, we must introduce the topic to you. We have to. It is our duty to introduce the topic to you. A lot is happening. And I pray, remember, I'm going to be showing us a video on how they really, brainwash most of us. About the people that they said is they are killing. Hello, good evening. Please, I'm on live broadcast as we speak. Oh, yeah. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share, please. It is very, very imperative that you share. If people are not ashamed of sharing SAG, if you go to some people's page, you will know how responsible they are due to the program they share. Excepting you are not be following us and you doesn't believe that our word is really, maybe you there's something wrong, you are not really seeing what we are doing, you shouldn't be afraid to share our video. Even put it in your DP. Because this is God's own channel. This is God's own channel. Please, if you are there, don't hesitate to share, please. Please, if you are there, do not hesitate to share. As you are sharing, you are not helping me, but you are helping other people. So don't always take it at times if I think we should know our modality in this very platform right now. As you are coming, let your hand be in love and like. Just share without me even announcing it. If now some people, they do waiting that they do, so therefore don't collect billion from una hand. For that they call them Simeon. I don't know the name you guys, most of you give to people, and they are not acting according to it. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share. So I'm also doing my little sharing from here. We have a lot of things to talk about today, a lot of things to talk about as usual. Very, very many things to talk about. Many, beaucoup bizarre. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share. God bless you as you do that. It is a breaking news. It is the survivor of the fittest. It is the survivor of the fittest. What you are seeing today, only the people, only the fittest of the fittest can survive what's happening. And before we start, let me quickly show you the video. Let me show you that video. I pray I shared it to this place. Yes, it's here. Let me quickly show you this very video. At least 59 people. These people, they were, you know, I told you people, but I don't know. Anytime you tell me or soon, I call him and you cannot give me money, you cannot recharge my phone. Call me, say, bros, how you think they know these people? Now, you know what you did me not go war front. I can't tell they know. Maybe very remember why be saying let me one, let's assume say my part this play one, I make me they know why your partner they tell you. Why you telling me on us, no? I told you people it's film. Listen. Killed at least 100. Listen, no. I know they may they go trick this page now, Facebook. Because all of them are the same. They never want you to hear the truth. Just watch out to watch. We're gonna use the at least 59 people killed, at least 149 people wounded. Those numbers are gonna go up. There's just no question about that. I mean, you have fierce fighting in a number of locations around the country. You mentioned Chernobyl. Russian forces quickly overtaking that area. We understand they are still in control. Went down today. Let me see if I can turn it. I think it will be better like this. Paratroopers went in. At least 149. Just watch. We're going to use the at least 59 people killed, at least 149 people wounded. Those numbers are going to go up. There's just no question about that. I mean, you have fierce fighting in a number of locations around the country. You mentioned Chernobyl. Russian forces quickly overtaking that area. The way they say that. The other thing that went down today breeze they blow was of huge importance. Breeze they blow. Breeze they blow. What did they take over? The same thing they do about during the injection. Why I need to about me the way God wanted to punish you now. Una way call me conspiracy theorist. Except you just call me say, bros, I felt best for you, sorry. You see the video. This what the mainstream media, bro. Please, may I be I'll go cut, I'll just end this video now. Let me be seeing love and like. It should be a responsibility of everybody. Let me be seeing it. We always excited when we are online. But love and like not doing that. I know they understand all these things. Now so our country take be. I mean on Ladian matter. Are you happy that this is the viewer we are going? As you are putting everybody where they are now the word they click on, you go make this video go higher. All this is not about me, please. I know they monetize my page. Now small things. I will no matter saving our verse in me. I'll join this video, I'll go house. May you go listen to BBC. Did the same BBC. Any news, anything I put here, way not come to power, way not read. Tell me, say, bros, you lied that the other day. People now, when they are arraigned, say he died. God want punish them now. The Tapoli, whether I close with the terrapin, breeze they carry and come out. That one now they drag the ion, make it hold on. The same thing they do to the injection. And yet is who you are believing. How did I know it's fake? When did this video came out? What is once more?
At least 59 people killed, at least 149 people wounded. Those numbers are going to go up. There's just no question about that. I mean, you have fierce fighting in a number of locations around the country. You mentioned Chernobyl. Russian forces quickly overtaking that area. We understand they are still in control. The other thing that went down today that was of huge importance was Russian paratroopers went into an airfield 15 miles outside of Kyiv, and for a short period of time this afternoon.
Now, who prayed about it? Osalobuime. Oh, we. Just for winning. Check. I think David Umahi now for Eboing. What's happening there? But people are posting it now. Who caused David Umahi? Go to my past video. Over what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu and ESN. Are you the one? But people are taking the glory now, pasting it. Have they been able to talk? Please don't be an irresponsible follower, please. Learn to give honor to honor is due at times. What I'm doing right now, I don't monetize my page. Any person that happen to feel my phone 10 euro, he may make more up today. And not be said they use them now, EIA video. Outside do not be internet at home. I think they don't have a day of a Louis woman. So let not be lazy, please. We should be doing this together. Irrespective, you have to be a part and parcel of this it's a movement. You have to be a part and parcel of it. You have to find a way you can be a part and parcel of this very bullshit. Only one person of it doing, man. It's going to be very, very difficult. There is survival of FITTEST. All stories have an agenda behind them. I told you before that all stories have an agenda behind it. That's what you're saying. The Russian military are destroying all the labs. And I want to be telling you something today. I want to reiterate again over what I've said before, because a lot of us will not understand the idiomatic expression. That's why they've read the Bible to us several times. We were unable to, on our own, combine one or two dots together to question the narrative. The reason why I keep on talking about it, I'll talk about this session today. Tomorrow I'm going to be blinking on that session. Then the Russian military are destroying all the labs, the weapon, the Nazi Militias, the Khazarian MAFIA, the corrupt C.I.A, and the deep state. That's what they are destroying. They are not fighting the Ukrainians. But they're trying to come out. To come and counter what I've said. That it is not an invasion. It is an invitation. Please come. We have a lot of Khazarian Mafia. Just the same way I'm praying right now. For those states to be remembered by Donald Trump and Putin. I want those states to be remembered. Where we carry a forensic machine to all different locations. It must come or it must come, but it might tough way. Because I'm the masterpiece. Of your saloba no you said me now. And you may not understand. Where is the blood of Jesus Christ here, then God has no option that will take you as his only begotten son. The very day you leave the blood, then God will receive you as his only son. That's why as a true son of God, I know what they don't know. This is international disgrace. What you are seeing right now is international disgrace. So now, what these bad people did, they put a lot of things. That's why, please don't get it twisted. Whatever thing you have had here, try and always go and add your own to it. Don't go to any other platform and let them continue convincing you about what you have had before. If it not be truth, I don't feel talking. Anything that said that is a lie. About this woman where they UK that's right now, they won't call it no road on it. I think somebody posted the other day what woman. Giligili never matter woman can't talk him or woman. I go in a tie now fist in between. So those are the things. So a lot of things that you are happening to that is happening today. You don't canon again no. We don't need to lie. So the military are destroying the labs. And the same lab you saw in Wuhan. Biochemical lab. Near Boloye, Ukraine. Bombi now daily. That's why the only thing they could do, the deep states and the fake corrupt C.I.A, was to start creating scene for war. So that the whole world will rise up and begin to join them. Hey, Russia, just the same way people are insulting Putin today. After Donald Trump is Putin. Anyway, Jesus Christ of today. He need to stay alive. I wish my people will understand it. So that's why they are there. So they were invited. Please come and eradicate all this nonsense away from this very place. I know what you don't know. That is different because I'm closer. I cannot be in Europe and I don't know what's happening in Europe. It's a taboo. So God will definitely begin to reveal it to you. So that was happening. They are destroying the labs. A lot of things are happening. You know, I told you before that Ukraine have no border license. The present day-to-day government that you see, all this NATO, some part of UN, some part of EU, Ukraine is their state. Ukraine does not belong to Ukrainian. It belongs to all these people clicking love and like will follow you in the name of the ancestors of our land. We're not where we click it, worry. Even no matter one rip. If you click love and like, all will lay. So I shouldn't be talking all the time. You are there listening to information I'm giving. Where I am one. Lot of people today did not take all of that. You have it from me. But common love and like now. I mean, people I'm even seeing clicking love and like not be two people. I mean, people watching. Wickedness. Wickedness, you know. Wickedness. After all, who is that boy to talk? But me, I tell me, you go imagine and later go confirm. Then you know what doing. As we are also watching or hearing a message, you never get to other persons. That's why you need to click love and like. I will not be petting us all the time. Because me myself, I know what I'm going through. It's not easy to fight for freedom for people. Thank God right now, it's on the Igbo will be released. So we are waiting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I told you, if the Nigerian government does not want to release him, Nnamdi Kanu, the trumpet will release him. I'm sure the trumpet is already sounding everywhere. Everyone that is under the carceration of any bad government, they must be released. So that was happening. So they are destroying the weapons of the Nazi militia. They are destroying where they kept what they want to use to sing this very word. So the reason why Putin pushed forward was to make sure that the new world order is dead and buried. And as I'm speaking to you right now, the new world order is dead and buried. The new world order is dead and buried. So do not bother yourself about that. The people who are taking this fight upon themselves, they are not ordinary beings. We are the gallant, Gogo, the meaning of Galactic Federation. All those are like spiritual, astrophysical, and the Galactic Federation, in collaboration with White House, the Marine, the good one. They are good C.I.A, while they are also bad FBI. Everything you are seeing in the world today, everything is corrupt. That's why the whole world, every bad government is going to be brought down. Every bad government, up to the state government, all of them, they are going down because of Nasera Gesera. 1,000 years of peace have been signed. 1,000 years of no interruption, no war. 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years of peace have been signed. Your 10th generation to come, they're not going to suffer again. Only what you have to do. Only know that in our agenda there's always something behind it. In our story, there's an agenda behind it. So it is made for the survival of the fittest. For those of you that want to go and take any decisions, and it's also a call for an uprising, we know their plans. God Almighty and the ancestors of our forefathers have promised us to give us good leader. Have promised us leader, not a looter. He have already promised. It now depends on you whether you are going to be, taking it or not. Then Russia publishes document that show Ukraine was working on biological tests near the Russian border. This very news came out on the 24th. Russia publisher said it that the Ukrainians. Now, the embassy of America is not just only embassy of America. Let me say the embassy of NATO. They have gang. What they do, there are some documents that was in their website, of which they have deleted it now. They have deleted it now. Then, when the person, this very Russian publisher, bring out this very document that show that Ukraine, they are working on a biological testing lab near a Russian border, they deny that is a lie. But little did they know that it was true. Now, if this thing is a lie, why did you delete it from your website? At the end of the day, because this was the reason why Putin have no option. Instead of us going there ordinarily to go and start arresting them, let's just go for invitation. We are going to go there. This one not even sending one person to go. All their labs, we are going to destroy everything. Every of their building, everything is being dismantled. As I tell you today, Russia is already in charge of Ukraine. The rest thing you are seeing is film. Now, another breaking news again I want to be giving to you. You know, a lot of us have been praying. We have been praying, Father, the Lord, the God, the Father. Yo, life, don't tire me. And God has sent me to come and give you information. Then why are you grumbling? I am sent by God. Because of the prayer you made to him, that you are tired of the situation of your country. That's why I'm sent. I'm not coming to come and be a storm to your flesh. I was sent for this purpose. Now, if you read the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 9, he said, I have heard the cry of the children of Israel, and the Egyptian is maltreating them. Then verse 10 of that Exodus 3, he said, go, I'm sending you to go and meet Pharaoh, let my people go. Who called God? It was the children of Israel that called God. The prayer you have been praying, as most of you were, you were the very day you left home 1998. A lot of you left home 2000, some left home 2000 and something. Then there was something that always grieved your heart. There is something that you do today that God is not happy about. That was why Donald Trump was sent, for your purpose. So let's not get it twisted. Because the problem a lot of us have that we don't know whether God is answering our prayers or not. Now, when we pronounce calamity at times, that's why I don't use emotion to do anything. The very day I find out that you are an enemy, you support our oppressor, you are already in our red list. We don't go here and go there. That's why David Umahi news is coming out today right now about what's happening. That's so that they sack. That's so they not do this one, It's not a surprise to me. I have prayed. And that prayer must be answered. So every prayer we are praying, particularly when we are facing the sea, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. It's something that must happen because it is a call for an uprising. All is the survival of the fittest. What you are saying today is beyond human comprehension. These people, they said they don't tire. They don't know what to do again. So we have been, people like us have been praying. The reason why you go to church is for prayers. But a lot of you don't know. You are praying, God give me job. And when God knows that the reason why you are not getting job is because of your government or because of what the deep state is doing. Then God have intervened. Then why are you quarreling? As a Christian, you claim you have been praying for a better society. And now the better society is coming. Why is it conveniencing you? Some of your chiefs, some of your king is going to be exiled. Some of them, they are going to Guantanamo due to what they have done. So tomorrow night, you start losing emotion. That's to say, all of you have never been real. Most of us, we are not real, whatever thing we are doing. Every prayer we are praying, we jump by the prayer. But we don't want to see the effectiveness of the prayers. Me, every prayer that I've prayed, I want to see the effectiveness. So Belgium have cancelled vaccine mandates. No more green pass in Belgium. Yeah, it's going to go around. Thank you for that, Diala. It's going to go around. It's going to go around. People that is still resisting today, they are just resisting just to show their stupidity. It's going to go around. It's dead and buried. New world order is gone. It's gone. I know most of our people will still do Mumu Mandu and go and be booking appointment. No, nobody. And there was, for my side, there was nothing like Monday. Because God have given him mouth to speak. They were only able to use some of us because we refuse to wise up. You cannot force me to go and take what I know that will kill me. No, it will happen. No matter the restriction you are going to put. And God will always make a way there seems to be no way. So right now, what people depend on, they are depending on God of Israel. To help them to make decision, God of Israel. Looking for a child, God of Israel. Nobody really wants to fight for a better society. If you watch, there is a lot of things going on today. A lot of freedom fighters. There are categories of freedom fighters. There are people that are fighting for freedom for them to be in position. Why there are people that are fighting for freedom? He's just fighting for a better society to come to everybody. So it's of two different types. And we what they are doing, you begin to see it very clearly. And it is very clearly that this person is fighting for himself. Have you ever seen me? I want to bring up anything. I want to become anything. No, I'm fighting for a better society. Today, Putin is my best man. Donald Trump, Putin. Then how do I have any balele? Tomorrow now, they'll start calling you Xi Jinping, president of China. They will soon turn it to devil now. See, follow them, call them devil. You can see follow them. And follow and call them devil. Don't say a lot of people were calling their head. Nene mi ogen do no. Wa be you wa bo won. Apa no mama. A lot of people, they are very senseless. That's the problem we are passing through today. Please, let's be sensible for once. So to finish that very story, you have been praying and praying and praying, and it is time for God to answer you. The reason why I will refer you to Bible, because you will understand it more better than me just saying it all the time. It happened to the Israelites. They keep on. It was not the very day they started praying that God answered their prayers. It took time before God there, answered their prayers. After Moses have even left, they were never even expecting it again. The children of Israel, they lost hope. But God still went to go and will lay Moses in the burning bush. He said, I'm sending you. If you read verse 11 up there, then even Moses were trying to give excuse. He said, who am I to go and meet Pharaoh? He was trying to give fetish excuses. God, don't you know I'm a Samaritan? That's why in anything you want to do, like God will only make provisions. A lot of people today, I will say, I feel just they talk now the way these boys they talk. My dear, you can talk more than me if you want to. God will put the word in your mouth, even though not broken. God will put the word in your mouth. So far, just be ready. If you make yourself available, then God will make you able. You don't know how powerful you are until you stand up. You don't know. If you are like that right now, you can only test your strength. But if you, at the time you stand up, then you begin to know how strengthful you are. Please, let's be very, very mindful of what we do. So many things you are seeing on media, 99% fake. The mate, they are not revealing it. I think this one show it now. This is a major screen media. They tie the people. I just come, one just out one thing. But I say, we don't die. These are the same people you trust. This is what you see in the television. That most of us today, we argue blindly. Whatever thing you just see. Oh, now they do film, now they do the real film. Now them. Now our people see where they consider the art real film. Only what they cannot see art now be the way they destroy to the throw bomb. But right now, computer is also helping them. Somebody will see vanish, they'll see throw bomb in some kind of area and all of other. But they own it. But when I was telling you, when did this video come out? Maybe last week. But since last 2 weeks ever the season started, I'll be telling you. I don't even need to see any fake picture before I know that this thing is fake. I don't need to see it. Now, all those labs that's in Ukraine, who owns it? Why is NATO disappointing Zelensky, the president of Ukraine? NATO disappointed him. And right now, they never knew that guy, a Bollywood anything, a man, a guy ni robona. So boni amo bo de baba, obesa di man de base. So in wa we kinani, we na va me we egun aro. Follow yen. E man ogwe Russia gbina, the people fighting with Russia are not the real Ukraine soldiers under the constitutions. Are the soldiers of the Nazi Militias, the Khazarian mafias, the deep state soldiers. That's why they couldn't boldly come and present their weapons openly. Like, let's also go to Russia and bomb. They not get person jet where they want to use. If you go bomb person, they must know the country will get that jet. And Russia now, they took them unaware. And Biden have already said that they cannot go into war with Russia. He have said that right from time. Because you know what he go follow on. If they say may they fall out for each other. You know what they follow on. If they say may they fall out with each other. So that's why NATO today, that's why we dey here. Zelensky unleash on NATO. He said they are disappointment. He said they should come and do what they get to do to make sure the Ukraine are safe. He's trying to draw them in, make them for take get disgrace. Today, the 27 member states of NATO, they be like person where they pour water for a body. Because they can only do more. Because how are you going to fight it? How are you going to cover up? They not try to cover up the shame. All their evil deal in Ukraine, they try to cover it up now by trying to run silence. If it were to be normal fight, now why they not stop Vladimir Putin from invading Ukraine? That to say, it showed that they have failed. So those one now, they started, destroying things from the website. The document they can hide, they start hiding it. No, that Russia spy don't already go get those documents out. All of them, as soon as they see them, saw these NATO states, all of them, they are in problem. You don't know what's happening. And I told you before now, the information, if you doesn't have information, you'll be deformed. That's why it is good you rightly inform. If it is one information you have in a day, is enough to sustain you all the rest of your life. The information we are not having, that's why today they were able to lure you. The same video you are watching right now, the way it is, that was the same way they fake this very injection narrative to you. And you yourself, your mind come by, hoping that you are going to help yourself. When I was telling you from the initial, I said, Chairman, bros, you have not helped yourself. Or my sister, you have not helped yourself. You just cause problem to yourself. I think somebody just wrote now that everything in Belgium have been taken away. What stops you now from stopping work for 3 months? Even borrow to live, sell part of your land, that you are alive. What stops it? There are complications already. As a leader, it is not everything anybody tells me I bring out on media. But a lot of our people right now, the thing that begin to affect them, we're in a very big mess. It pains me most that we're going to be seeing our people down. It's something that must happen. It's a thing that must happen. I'm not the one saying it. I could warn you about it. But where are your wayward celebrity, your stupid celebrity, people you celebrated? But they couldn't go and look for one. Even up to now, you would have still feel if not me. Let me say those social cyberspace. Who reveal it? Today now, I think I've been able to de-escalate the way people were casting aspersion on Russia president. I was the one that stopped the shenanigans in social media. Because people right now, once I don't talk, they'll go to imagine this because they know they want to fool themselves again. That's why any battle I pick, people, they want run now. Except you say, come support them. If you want to do opposition, you want to go party. You end up playing Liverpool at the end of the day. You believe you are good by Dundee. When your mate are playing Manchester, Chelsea, we are going to Liverpool. Just imagine now. That's why anytime I come and correct one or two narratives, they are always on the run. They don't think back now. They don't see run now because they have no mind to support one narrative for 2 months. Chelsea 2020, it has been me, Donald Trump. After I elected Obaseki, it's not what I elected him for. Now he go to do. That's why he's going to Guantanamo. Now, I told you guys in that very scenario that the next thing is Donald Trump. You are seeing it today. Why did he, even up to now, from Pentagon, the military would have announced that come back, you are not the one that win the election because they have the result already. The military have the result already with him. Mona Oliver made the food themselves. That's why today you see they are disgracing themselves. You see price of oil is skyrocketing. America before Biden were oil independent. They were oil independent. He has so part of the reserve to make money. You see him making amount of billions of nairas. He sell American assets. Why did the people, the military, fold their hands from Pentagon? Let's see the reasonable people in this country. Up to now, people are not saying anything wrong with Biden administrations. And I told you, once America is down, the whole world is down. America is powerful because they are democratic value. Because there are people like me in their Congress. They don't take nonsense. If your congressman is going to Washington to go and represent you, they hold meeting with their people at times to know what did you need, how is the country going, did you like it. That's why they have the infantry most of the time. When they are debating anything, they always debate it to the last. That's what they do. So all this world that you are seeing, they are fooling themselves. I think Spanish also added to film. First military this thing left. They are carrying weapons to Ukraine. Second one left. Why Spanish not tell us where they for the offload down? Putin have said it. Any NATO country that do fair, once I hear that say any country want do fair, I will call upon my God. Baba Gbewo. Or Wagbewo. Me na home for it. That's what I'm I not tell you say Putin is going to win. I told you now, but BBC can't show it too. You can't get it in BBC. That's one thing. BBC can never tell you good things about what Putin is doing. Because the people that owns all this media outlets, Zuckerberg, YouTube, all of them, they belong to one whatever. They are the same. Do you think that normal question is supposed to be my viewer? It's not supposed to be my viewer. It's even a registered association. I even made them never vote. Therefore, don't remove the page. They will just remove one. You don't feel login again. And thank God for the method I use. I don't use one Facebook account to log in. Therefore, don't go and sins. Therefore, don't go and sins. That's what is keeping me till today. So what do you not know, my brother? He big pass you. Learn to respect people that give you. That's why the reason why day first day most of you went to church is in your Bible. There, read Jeremiah now. What you are prayed for, now God will bring me come. How many people have courage to do whatever thing I'm doing? People cannot talk about the heinous in their society. Or when become a den of this, they don't talk about it that will convenience them. Even out of the country where they are, they cannot be bold enough to insult whosoever that is spoiling their country. They can't try it. Because these people, they are cowards. Here I am, I will try it. If you are tagging me for anything tomorrow, maybe I want to renew. My dear, bring up. What did happen? What did they say I do? In your office there, I will start making protests on your head. Do you know what? I have people that are going to live on this earth after my departure. So what society are you fighting down? They will come and speak good English. Anytime they see a narrative that will not even help you, is what they fight about. What suffocates you, what they fight about. Some useless people prefer to protect one another than to protect your lives. They don't bloody care. Look at what's happening in Ronegbe today. I have announced it several times. Have you ever seen any Fulefu who go and say, stop the criminality in Ronegbe? Because chiefs are also there. They are not born to talk to chiefs. They are only born to talk to some certain politicians who they don't have their contact in their number, in their phone. That's why they are born to talk to. So, my brother, if you miss this very platform, a lot of people are beginning to call me now in private because this table is going to be brought down one day. It's not going to remain, it's going to be brought down. You may not believe it, but it's going to be brought down. Metaverse, people that don't know the meaning of metaverse today. How will you, as I'm talking right now, maybe after your father have died, they will you will create an account. Your father will still be living in metaverse. It's like an illusion, imaginary world. You will still go to party. A lady did it. They invited her for a party. He never reached 4 minutes. Now they gang rape the woman. The woman was not trying to exit herself from the metaverse. Yeah, you are there here now, your image. They go do and go, you resemble you wear. The kind of life that you live, the clothes you wear. Una just see the dance Osayomore, or the do yahuge, or that una just see the dance, you know. They gang rape this very woman. The woman were trying to, you know, kind of exit herself because you put the thing for her like this. You will see him, and a dark room you for the door. You will be seeing everything as if it is life. You are there. The lady was later traumatized. He brought her the story. That's the kind of life they want you to live. Have you not seen man and man, the kiss? Have you not seen Pope? He said that for those of you that have a male child, that anytime your male child come home with a male child, that they are trying to do kif, that support them with prayers. And there is a song I sang the other day. that you are going to be singing for your children, or they said that you should sing for them. Because that's what they are going to sing for you. But it pains me that a lot of things that they are planned, it can no longer happen to you. I would have loved it to happen. You are just getting everything free now. You are in your home. The world become good again. Nasera Gesera is coming. Then 1,000 years of peace. Look at what our people are supporting. They support things that will never benefit you. Nobody wants you to stay on this earth apart from me. The only person doing humanitarian from his own heart, how God wants to be, is me. That's why your prayer, you have been praying right from small picking. God has sent me to come and be a mouthpiece who will be revealing the secret of all these aliens, all these wicked people. I never spoke to Donald Trump once on phone. But I did today and I know. There are a lot of people that is in my platform, they don't even know what the association is all about. I'm not in any platform of these people, but I know what's there because I'm interested for you to have freedom. Because if you are not, I found out that if you are not rightly informed, you will be badly deformed. That's why I give you the right information at the right time, so that you prepare your mind. All this you are hearing, hey, this one, that. Look at the camp they are showing us now, the way they are showing us some camps. Friday market. Because they are ashamed to bring out the real thing that's happening. For example, right now, the house where you live, they've already told you that evacuate from that place. There's something under this very house, there's a lab there, whereby the Nazi Malaysia, the Khazarian mafias, the deep state, the fake C.I.A. and all of that, they are doing their meeting. We need to bring down this building. So for easy contact, go to so and so office so that they can provide a house for you. At the time they see you on the way now, they'll come say, working. They are not real to you. That's why all these television stations, most of these news outlets, a BBC na Bonnie Bonnie CNN, I hear no boy me no igana. Any fake is it. Only ayak bagmona. Have you ever seen CNN in reporting what's happening in Nigeria? They don't report it. Just, be comfortable with it. That's what they do. And we need to start helping ourselves. Any information you got, don't always believe on a propaganda. Don't be a propaganda machine to all these people. They will create problem. They will create war. You will be the one to fight it. Imagine most of you that is not going to last long again. No, that is no salobwa. You being my friend would have even saved you. But they created a problem. They created a bad society. And me, I'm talking about societies. You went to go and put your chest on the front because what love do say. Why will you love evil? I can't get why. Will you love evil? Why will you love evil? Why must you support it? Why must you support bad thing? Do you think the way this earth is today, God is interested to liberate his people? God is interested to liberate his people. So God is not going to watch your leader before he can liberate his people. You know that your leader, they forcefully take that position that they are occupying today. It is not daily given to them from heaven. So if you yourself, you happen to be an oxymoron, you become moronic, then everybody cannot be like you. And with my real consciousness, and with my real spirit, maybe they might have tempered with your one or two of your own. Look at it, when people want to support one while you see them on media. But what's happening in the state does not freak them. And you are sharing short video. There are two different ways to share some videos. Either you are going to repost it, look at how people can be useless. Don't share it as if you are supporting their narrative. How will somebody be fighting for a building? The people in the state do not concern them. It pains me. And it pissed me off. That's why I'm not a friend to anybody. Do your own, I do my own. But if you say your head, say you want family trouble, say you get gang. My dear, I'm going to bring that gang down the way the Russians today, they are fighting the Khazarian mafia. I swear to God Almighty. If I know about any gang physically now, and what you are promoting is evil, my dear, I will be the one to bust you. Single-handedly. Now you come your man, call the hotel police, say, see what they do, see what this boy can't do me. Because I'll be too endowed. I've come a long way. I will prepare for this very purpose. So if my mate are in the army shooting guns, at least I should also use sophisticated word in helping them to do what they are doing. I'm not the kind of freedom fighter who fight and want to be in positions. The other day we were talking about Roningwe. What are we talking about today right now? How many people do the kind of program I do? Why people picking children from the street? What kills those children, father and their parents, that made them to become fatherless or homeless? What are they doing about it? The reason why we are exposing a lot of things, so that you yourself, you go back home and think it. What must we do to get away from where we are today? Do you think black people were not in this Europe? What happened to them? All of them were eradicated. Now only American today, Papa Snoop now, Lala America. Avere within Houston. But what about the slavery that they sent into Europe? They eradicated all of them. This is something they want to do. You thought they are going to give you the same mention as the ones that they want to leave. There are one they give to them. Those are the people they give microchip to. When I don't know who was under 2 years, maybe something might happen. But when we were saying it, even they made mention of it. Look at what we want to use it for. But people were sitting down also, thinking about how we go to put an end to this nonsense. And today people are putting an end to it. You don't see care what's happening. You are still taking an appointment for your children. We were not told, boy. After this very point in time, you want to see go and give injection to your children. We were not boy. As you see where he our ancestors will kill you before that day. Let not be too wicked. This is not a campaign between APC and PDP. No. This is a campaign, the survivor of the fittest. So if you pray today, God send me a helper. Your helper can come in different forms. My own to you is to make sure you stay alive. So that dream you have, that husband you are looking for, that wife you want to marry, so that you can marry and be in peace. One will not be carrying each other to the hospital. Now, who is doing well here? Do you think our ancestors will verify those things? Then you can't go obey you where they support evil. We are going to watch and see now. Even at my old age, I will be seeing your downfall. Because of what you sow. He said, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall reap. So let me reiterate again what I was talking about Moses. They prayed the very day they started praying. That was done the very day God answered their prayer. Or think there was a great awakening. Or think there was a call for an uprising. That God look at it, there's nothing I can do again than to send people. That was why Donald Trump was sent. When Donald Trump was sent, what you have to do is to gather people. He was toiling around. Every travel, the very day he came to UK, that was the day the royal in UK were cancelled. You know they exist, oh. Don't let them deceive you and go and be paying tithe and offering in that place. Oh. That was the very day. That man, Kai, Uzziah chapter 4 verse 6, he said, my people are destroyed. And I could see the anger that was upon God when he were telling them, he said his own people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They don't have knowledge about it, how anything functions. They cannot combine it dots together. I've come to Europe now. You know, I finished up my house in Ego. That's all. That's all what every black man and woman will do. Once they roof up their house, they'll come become a limited liability. They don't think again. All that gave them joy right now. No, I know. No, sumipu. I go sumipu. We know what the bo ovio wakere yoko wane. Case naga VME. When they are able to complete that small house with their 2 flats, they fold their hands. They no longer think again. They have arrived. But after your father built his own house, he was still luching forward to acquire more things. That's why the stupidity of human race, particularly the black side of it, it is overwhelming. Nobody is ready to change the narrative. A freedom fighter right now is not doing TikTok. A freedom fighter, a renowned freedom fighter, one first Moses is not doing TikTok. Kai, I told you, it is very, very dehydrating. This society we are. And people are following the same person. And you go to take out to promised land. He's going to put you in a state of gadaga. That's why today, he said my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, be that you lack knowledge, you refuse knowledge. He said, we also reject your children, and you will no longer be a priest to him. That's what God said. We have to be very, very careful. Because in the world we are right now, a lot. Okay, now, just check it. Eyelashes. If you see some people right now, they are not real. Like men, I know they use makeup. I wish I'd be celebrity now. You get makeup for man to the way they make them up. The face head was smooth and all of that. Just check how beautiful I'm going to be. But this is my natural face. There are some people you respect and you see on television. The hair not be their own. Everything about them is fake. The same way you are seeing fake news today. Who brought about this fake thing and the same Oibo? Now the brigand. Whereby right now person get you can buy different masks from somewhere. Our president now not be here they tie this in face mask. Or he made they put their own for here. When this man don't expose them, at any time he put on be that said that here not be own. If your face mask they here now, as somebody will give say now you get your ear, you must feel them. Now so on our president on the be one time. When His Excellency Imagine can't don't expose them. He can't the time and go back. Can't the time and go ahead like this, go back. He will no longer hanging it on his ear. But when this man started his exposition, a lot of us were against him. So before you start judging people, always look what this person is. I don't use sentiment to do anything though. I will not meet you right now insulting a grown man. You the insult and say you not get respect. I go further for us first. What is behind this thing? That's why the average, even when they do, they will still come out and be defending one stupidity. They are not even talking about their life. If not because a person don't even promise them and say, no worry, I'll carry you in that jam. Can you survive in that society? Now what be you are boom. Can you survive in the kind of society you are supporting right now? I know you got to make the society okay. After God is your government, is your leaders. They are supposed to be your God on earth, who will provide everything that you need according to his riches in glory. Because God put everything there just for them to say, okay, now let's sell one land. Let this oil from this village, we are going to use it to build this company. The one from this village, we use it to build school. The one from here, we use it to build school. Then all the taxes people are paying, we start using those ones to maintain the road. They are supposed to arrange it. But they don't bloody care. See our Edo today, for example, the one I know. They said Orion has oil. Did you see anything better thing that worth 5 million naira in Orion? But today people are still coming out, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. The same narrative. Not let them catch you, Mungu. Stay your house, don't vote for anybody. Not let them, make them vote themselves in. You don't say you don't get hand. Not be every time they use your hand till they kill yourself. It is double wahala for you most of the time. If you are the one that voted somebody in, at the end of the day, you can't treat you bad. It is better say you don't get hand inside. It's better say you don't get hand. That's why none of them, as soon as they are going there, people right now are campaigning. Why are they campaigning? Because what they are going to get. That's why they are campaigning. Like this man in America, bringing out different persons. Maybe he's mad now. One does one win. Even 5 million you get because you're frustrating. That's what people does. But somebody that want a better society must be able to calculate. Can anything good thing come out from APC? Politicians, they are the more light people. They too lie. And they are criminals. Once you catch them here, they are going to use the other side. That's why they can do any renovatable, just for them to be re-elected. But what happens to for them to defend us in the federal level? At least by word, this is not supposed to be like the pace of my people. What? Imagine somebody is in House of Rep. What bid have you brought out? Is it freedom of speech that was happening in my state? We need to scratch this thing. You think a elected leader is all about painting school? Who cannot paint school? You not roof your house. Most of you can roof 2 schools in your village. In a blow, you can roof it. How much is normal roofing? We are not talking about asbestos. Is it not asbestos they call it? We are talking about ordinary zinc. What they do, they bring out a school building, say we are doing it. Now, what happened to the people's life? What plan do you people have for these people? It must be project all the time. The same project they use in campaigning, after they do it whitewash, you see it tomorrow, next 2 years is gone. Go and look at the most major road. Some of the major roads of Shomole tide. Go and look at it today, it's gone. But since you have been in this Europe, you have spent 20 years, one particular road, what they do at times, if you want to expire, they'll come put fresh quota. Our own will not they put fresh quota. It must be major work again. How are we going to get this right? We have not seen that Uselu, they are not adding more quota to it because we want to renew it. We always do fresh work. Because when they are supposed to do it, they don't do it. And this is the same system you are voting for. You are only voting for them to make themselves rich. Except if on the contrary, that we are saying that right now, the agenda we are looking for, we want to concentrate on Nigeria right now. Then we cannot start doing campaign. This one is not how it used to be before. Look at how it's going to look like right now. But all these people projecting themselves, you call yourself an activist, you want to force yourself to become a leader. We will campaign against you. That's justified because you are never ready. A reasonable man don't fight to be in position. If the position comes, no problem. That is to say, you are also a politician. You are fighting other people to be there. But we are fighting for these people to change. For our constitution to be interpreted well. For House of Representatives to represent us well. That's what we are fighting for. I'm not fighting to become anything. If I'm even called tomorrow, need to come and be a Dose governor. Except if God says you to go. I will dedicate it to somebody else, so I will act as watchdog. Because I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not a greedy person. Since you have been sleeping, how many times did you sleep to 2 beds in a day? Is it not 1 room? It's 1 room now. The people that are dead today, Tinubu should be one of the richest men in Nigeria. Go and look at him. He have lost his health already. Why? Because of the cost of the people. There are farmers today, they are more healthier than Tinubu. Our farmers in the village, our papa where they sleep from that year. If not because this same Fulani, they unleash on our people. Okay, who brought about this cow? Those used to have their own personal cow before Militias they get them. Now, who kill all our cow and they bring it Fulani a cow? You don't read your history. Your leaders today, they are your problem. Nobody from Kogi is your problem. It's the same your leader people you are fighting for uselessly. Do you think what you are doing there will affect me again in life? I'm only fighting for one or two persons who want to be liberated. Mekbane. A Kenya River. There's Bamako there. Until when we are set to come home, I come and do arrest. Where munu we are here? But let us see you are here abroad. That you don't want our people to live where at home. Who were you doing your man? Why your boy who to tell you God relaxation. Now we will not ask you what will be your contribution. We'll bring out all your comment what you have been using in fighting people who talked about the illness in our society. So don't think this same European government who helped to jail Nnamdi Kanu, this same European government, this same Kenyan government who helped to deport Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, this same European useless, some of them, useless government who support you constitutionally for you to be calling people's names. If you dare try it again, you are done. You are done with it. This is your courtesy, you carry it home because we are in Nesera Gesera. We want to be at peace. Instead of you to use your strength right now to fight for your community, you are there ranting. I see them, all those women recently again, protecting Owanokwa. So people don't have man to talk. But Queen of England on enemy, the most powerful woman on earth, go and watch that video when Donald Trump enter UK like this. Or go down. That man is a crumbler. Already dogbe. I get the same anointing with and the same thing with una they can. We not dey fear anybody. I will work clear and ugbitete. All your children will pay for this your nonsense. If you can't pay, your children will pay. That's just the fact. So we cannot stop talking about this alien, this same wicked set of people who does not care about humans' life. He can't remain. He must fall. Go and see Ukraine. Are you stronger than Ukraine? Are you stronger than the Khazarian mafia? You are no more stronger now. The deep state, as we speak, is in very big mess. Biden and the government is done. Where NATO today? 27 member states is NATO. Where are they today? Why you ain't not talk? Antonio Guterres could come on. Putin, shout the law. Putin, shout the law. Why they not Sasona? Any country that want to rise up, our ancestors will collapse on you. I'm here supporting spiritually. People are there. That's why we brought a lot of love and all those their houses. They are here watching you. They are killing you. Our Nigeria now, so one of those one are Zoom marriage. You are running when nobody's pursuing you. Rumor monger. Mugu. You are running to a country. You even did Romeo and not with there. You were looking for flight. Nigerian government is carrying people's home. Una see where suffer where they come for una. Una go see suffer where they come for una. Is Zelensky here again? Now small even they remain make Zelensky not do TikTok. There was a video he did one day now. He was just recording like this. A president. He was recording like this. They all know what's happening. As you they see them so. Most of all these Oibo know what is happening. Now only you want no one know what they happen. The time they will bring out the list that the real people that take this in your working place now only you want. You go hey. You go hey. That the real people that take this thing now you because you refuse to king. You go hey. You thought everything you are saying is real. Let's watch this video again. More they end this broadcast now. More watch this one more they end that now. The man boy. Let's watch this and end it now.
We're going to use the at least 59.
Now, at the initial stage, what does your mind tell you? Hey, Putin a bad person. See people where they just kill. See people where they just kill. We were insulting them. Until this Osalobo as if I was young boy.
People wounded. Those numbers are going to go up. There's just no question about that. I mean, you have fierce fighting in a number of locations around the country. You mentioned Chernobyl. Russian forces quickly overtaking that area. We understand they are still in control. The other thing that went down today that was of huge importance was Russian paratroopers went into an airfield 15 miles outside of Kyiv, and for a short period of time this afternoon.
This is the same thing they did to you to indigestion. This was the same thing they did to you. And numbers of you will not say believe. Jesus Christ. He just woke up. He waking. Concentrate on telly. Don't use your head. If something happen in your locality, maybe your locality, you get the way fire tape bomb for this thing, because there's no say there must see person will go see record down or that television station you see on for social media. But all these international news in the BBC, Talona, all this mainstream media, man, they'll be very, very careful. They are still saying today, say Ukraine, and so Russia never succeed. All this one, Russia succeeding. Russia succeeding. Khazarian mafia, some of them are still on the run. So we are waiting for NATO. Joe Biden will always come and all our allies. Hey, but Joe Biden allies. Hey, Joe Biden man. Hey, Joe Biden may be a viewer. A viewer may say, hey, Joe Biden. Your president. Hey, they go under 1 year. Go look for it now for America. Hey, one galodoma could say €10. And the same Russia now they buy for France or for America. So people does not know the meaning of good governance. That's the problem that we have. That's why anytime anything is happening, we don't care to know. So far, we can just walk, go back home, you know. We are seeing our lovely children around us. And the kind of society we want those children to live, we are not even helping them. A good father and a good mother should fight for it. As you are giving a education to, which is the best legacy you can give to your children, also learn to also provide a good environment for them. Like the last video I did the other day, the responsibility or the betterness of Africa or in a state in Africa is not made for one person. In your own little way. Now we have this problem in Oronigbe. People are not speaking. People are not making video about it. Now, me talk right now, you share and finish. But if you add your own thought to it, then these people will start feeling, you know, feeling inconvenienced. But if you doesn't have your own thought to it, there's no comment with your real pictures. Everybody's hiding. And again, no sooner, no sooner. These people, they feel they are doing the right thing. The reason why we do this publication we are doing, we come out on live video, condemn a lot of things, is to waken a lot of people up. So that the more people are there to fight for the freedom, the far better it becomes. If you hate them, me hate them. These people, they no longer have allies. They are still having allies today because what your own part, you are not doing it. We are leaving the world for one particular person to be doing. That's why our pastors today, they are getting richer every day by day, performing fake miracle every day by day. Look at this one the other day now. Let me not talk about those idiots because they are going to be arrested soon. There's this guy's video. They said this guy always go to a crusade and pray for people and sing song for people to be healed. But right now he's sick. The same what Matthias I'll be talking about. Let us to this government instead of brainwashing our people to believe on this Jesus Christ with a blue eye. There are a lot of you hated him. Even one guy from Madrid, I never expected that guy is as doomed. He was saying the Bible, Matthias burnt. The Western, they are coming for him. Is he not the one that bought the Bible? Just see how stupid people become. He burnt the Bible. He had the right to burn the Bible. May you carry your own goal. The guy was so interested. He was furious about it. The Western, they are coming for you. This and that. Since they thought saying a fake Jesus Christ they give us, why they not come? The stories are there. Our Roman Empire, they planted the Jesus. Now, combine the dot together. What has been happening ever since the Jesus came? You can see the sacrifice Donald Trump is making. It's seen everywhere. You are seeing the evidence. Who fight against this very injection? Do you speak about it? Who fight against it? Did you ever fight against it? I even asked that they cancel bed your own now. You the verse. Hey, many here. Oh, that guy where they 12 no can't take. That guy where they Charlie Wa no can't take. That guy where they Brussels no can't take. Because they pay you now. If they pay you now, and they cancel bed your own now. Did you fight against it? Who fight against it? Trumpet and his allies. Joe Biden wants you to take it. Nancy Pelosi wants you to take it. Your Barack Obama wants you to take it. Hillary Clinton wants you to take it. Bill Clinton wants you to take it. George W. Bush wants you to take it. Queen wants you to take it. Boris Johnson wants you to take it. Chuck Schumer wants you to take it. They all want you to take it. Otto Pope wants you to take it. The back pata of them or the gate of her want you to take it. Now, who oppose those people? They see Donald Trump today as an enemy. Thank God, one of the black men who stood by that man. One of the black men who stood by that man and with your effort also. No, he's not soon that man. But look at all of them. But the same one why did not tell people we're not that man. Maybe they may tell their children. But you that uses emotion, did they give you a signal? Los gilipollas son los cabrones. Los gilipollas deserve in nuestra ciudad. Any person that loves you give you reformations. Who is fighting against these same people? The most humiliated man on earth. That's why I was a freedom fighter today. You cannot be a real freedom fighter. You don't talk about this injection. Umari, fake no gwalo. God must tell you say no denama. Imagine we are fighting for Brafa land. We people want to go Brafa. A DOS in all your load. A DOS that is fighting for freedom, then you got in the theory inside your system. You are a freedom fighter. There's something wrong with your head. Why are they cancelling it? Okay, now they want people to die. Why are they cancelling it? Why are they not going on with the mandate? Now if about fear, why are they not going on with the mandate? Who is right now? Why more can you want to challenge me? You go die because Enoch baby Ben. It was last year. I cancel it here now. He won't stand. I'm only just here now. Why are boy now? Why to boy quit down? I been here quick Ben over no what? Well, their children never die. I mean, one die. Their children must die first. If I told me, they bury all their children before they die. Make it. Because we are a divine project. What have you been fighting? What did you stand for as far as this life is concerned? Ask any of your friends. Ask them this question. What did you stand for? If he cannot answer you, Lene, people started giving address to people where they take it. As if it is a good thing. Then you want God to forgive you. What these people did to humanity. You go open your eye. And even when a lot of evidence are there, you don't want to do research because you are already tired. Just to go to work and come back, settle down, settle up, roof your house, buy chair, travel to Nigeria, hard. 30 days, you are here again. Struggle continue. That's just it. After all, the life is not meaningful. But if you want to live life and enjoy life, you know that we are in a very big mess. The sorrow is one. The sorrow is one. Have you seen someone that you love dying of pains? You think, I forget to mention these goats, Antonio Fauci. Antonio Fauci want to save you. The chief medical advisor of the whole United States. No more face mask in Belgium. Who fought it? Do you think it's Brussels Parliament that fought it? That's the work of the trumpet. I warn you about the sound of the trumpet. I know people does not understand. Many people are not in the spirit. And even the Bible said, Jesus Christ told them the story. He said, if you are not with me, you are against me. I warn you, I told you about the trumpet too. It's sounding everywhere. You got to sound also to your state. The Illuminati will be gone. The Freemason will be gone. Everything will be gone. Mark today's date too. Mark it. We don't need it. Nesera Gesera does not permit that. When God was creating the world, all those things were not there. The reason why Pharaoh reflected in the Bible was that the case when you come across people oppressing people, know that that kingdom need to go down. That's why we have collapsed every kingdom that is occupied by Pharaoh. We have collapsed it. Do you know, funny enough, the very day you will see me, you will be the first to salute me. Any person that speaks the truth, all you can do. Me, I will help you people promote the narrative. When me wagwa even agmona give man. If me agmebe about it, no wadona, all of you is going to hang yourself. Yeah, I'm going to be. I know all of you by you. I know all of you. I know all of you. Mona go Ukraine. We are Khazarian MAFIA. We stay the same society together. With this, you're not go ahead. You better go and take Omicron and add Omega by what you buy so that you become zombie. Or add it to it. I will not fight this society. Then you want to live freely. And then you will bring your fight that time. You better fight something now. If now your mate you go draw come out, no do toilet or Kageli or River, fight for Runigbe now, Mo Siam. So on a very good day, you approve. People will say, yes, you were really fighting. Please, let us be ending it here. Today's date is, I think today is 8, Abby. We are going to be ending here right now. We're going to be drawing the curtain close here. We will be drawing the curtain close here. Today, Tuesday, 8 February, March 2022. Tuesday, 8 March 2022. And our phone number is +34 631 056 284. Our phone number is +34 631 056 284. So that's our phone number for those of us that want to call us. You know, I've told you before now that Facebook is going to be going down, but I don't know when it's going to be going down because they are performing a lot of shenanigans. It will be going down over the action of my Zuckerberg. They try to censor everybody. You know, you don't speak against them. So they have the right to criticize other people, talk ill about other people, particularly when Donald Trump were banned from Facebook. A lot of you were happy. You don't know that they were just treating bad somebody that God have sent to come and liberate you. So, to cut the long story short, it is your prayer that God have answered that sent me. I did not send myself. You needed somebody that will give you information. You needed somebody that will speak on your behalf. That was why God sent me. It is written, if you want to get it from the scripture, it is written in Jeremiah 3, verse 15. He said, I will give you a pastor according to my heart that is going to feed you with knowledge and understanding. So that's that. My name remains Comrade Newton Igbeneghu, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, and ambassador for good governance. See you in Nesera Gesera for those of you that are ready. And God bless you and do have a nice day. Ciao.